Randy here. We're playing Farming Simulator 17 on Snettertons Farm here. Episode 2. Pretty much picking up where we left off last episode. One thing I did do between this episode and last episode, I updated the Massey Ferguson pack. And of course, doing so resulted in all the Massey Ferguson equipment we had bought disappearing. So I had to go ahead and repurchase that. And I've got it all hauled back up to the farm here. The cultivators, the plows, the tractors, etc. They're all back out in the field and working here again. Let's see, we got Massey Ferguson on field 2 plowing. Got the Massey Ferguson here plowing on field 5, I think. And then the John Deere is just cresting up over the hill there, plowing as well. And then we got the tracked Massey Ferguson here with the fertilizer going, as well as the Oliver here cultivating. We get some field work done here this episode. And like I mentioned, we are playing with the Seasons mod, so that's actually about all we can do at this point. We open up the Seasons mod window here. The only thing we can plant at the moment is grass. And we already have a couple fields of that. Which, speaking of which, we're probably going to plow those under, I'm thinking. Because those fields do need to be plowed. So we're probably going to go ahead and plow them under and replant them. That way they don't have to be plowed. And then we have to wait till, depends here what we want to plant. At least 41 degrees looks like for some of the earlier crops. Soybeans and corn, we need to wait till 50. So yeah, we have a little ways to go yet on temperature. We're at what, 40? Well, it's actually 39 soil temperature. So 39 degrees soil temperature. Also, I did get rid of the real-time mod. So you can now see the time up there for the Seasons mod. So day 1, early spring. Anyway, this episode, we do have animals. We got 10 sheep, 10 pigs, and 10 cows. And I was informed with the Seasons mod, we need to make sure our animals are fed. Otherwise, they have a tendency to die off. Oh, this is a sell and customization point here. I did not know that. Good to know. Anyway. So yes, we need to give our animals some feed, and I noticed in the silo here we have some to start with, actually. It looks like we got some pig, pretty sure that's pig feed, at least that's what it looks like anyway. We got some straw and some grass. So perfect. I don't think we have anything else. That should be enough to at least get us started, so hopefully the animals won't die. We're going to start off by working on that this episode. Seems a little unusual to me, episode 2 and already working on animals, but that's what the map came with. And hopefully, yes, we'll get some more at some point as well. And yes, there's one of our grass fields right there. And like I said, we'll probably just have to plow that under, I'm thinking. I don't think we need all these wagons. We'll just grab one. And we'll start off with, I'm assuming it's in this silo here, but I'm not actually sure. I don't know where else the other stuff will be stored at. Oh, yes, we do have grass. Okay, I was going to start off with the pig food. There we go. We'll just fill the trailer up. They actually probably won't take that much, I don't think. There's only 10 pigs, so... Okay, let's see. Where were the pigs at again? The pigs were... Pigs are over there. Okay. And also, somebody asked the last episode, are you playing with a chopped straw mod? Yes, we do have the chopped straw installed as well. So we will be using chopped straw. And my understanding, that does add a level of fertilizer from the sounds of it. So if we put down chopped straw, for those who are not familiar with that mod back from Farming Simulator 15, basically when you harvest your crops, rather than putting out a windrow of straw, you can actually spread the straw, and then you cultivate that in, and that will give you fertilizer. In this case, in Farming Simulator 17, it will give you 1 level of fertilizer. Okay. Let's see. What's straw? Good question. Oh. Dump is on the wrong side. Oh, well. Looks like it works, though. Oh. Okay, that was not much at all. Nice, you know, we need like a storage silo over here. We do have a built-in mixer here. Can we dump this actually in it? No. Nice if we could actually like dump this in the mixer. We could just store it here, but oh well. I guess we need to put it back in the silo. I don't see any other storage point around here. We could possibly put one down, but seeing how there is a pig food mixer here, I don't see a sense in doing that. We'll just bring this back and put it back in the silo. And we'll read some comments here a moment as well. Phase Warrior was saying, nice video. Thank you very much for that. Michael was saying, how are you liking the map so far? Great videos, very entertaining. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you very much for that. Yes, definitely liking Snetterton Farms here so far. Definitely seems like a really nice map. Okay, and we'll go for... Yeah, we'll do straw, sure. Cows will need some straw. That should actually probably be more than enough. Okay, and the cows are up there. Okay, so same road, opposite direction. But yes, definitely liking this map here so far. Definitely a little bit smaller than Hobbs Farm. And like I said before, I tend to like the larger maps. I will have to say this, though, about at least this map. This map has a little more character to it, I guess you could say. You know, it feels a little more alive. You know, Hobbs Farm is kind of flat and not much, you know, vegetation or anything like that. Whereas, like I said, this map definitely has a lot more going on it. Feels a little more, like I said, a little more character to it. Definitely some nice scenery on the map as well. Kind of like the County Lines map. You know, very nice looking map here. Okay, straw. Probably neither one of these if I had to guess. Possibly over here. A couple triggers there as well. I'm assuming from the looks of it, the one is probably for milk. And then for those who have not seen it as well, we are also playing on Mustang Valley Ranch on the multiplayer server. So server 2 there is Mustang Valley Ranch. And for those who like to check us out there on the multiplayer server, more than welcome to do so. Anyone is welcome to join the multiplayer server as long as you can play nicely and follow the rules. And again, information for joining the multiplayer servers can be found in any one of my multiplayer videos. If I don't have any information in this video, make sure you go check out the multiplayer videos. Yeah, pretty much starting 2 maps here back to back almost. We started Snetterton Farms, and then the next day we started Mustang Valley Ranch on the multiplayer server. And again, for those who wanted, the maps on the multiplayer server tend to go much quicker. You know, just being a multiplayer server, obviously. So, all depends how many people play. Depends on what equipment we start with. We might have went excessively mean there on Mustang Valley Ranch and started off with very small equipment. As in, the smallest equipment, pretty much. Okay, and finally grass, and that will go to both the sheep and the cows. And do the animals take... Animals should take water, right? We should be able to give them that as well. Let's see, water, yes. Don't... No, actually, you know what? I think we do have a water tanker. Unless I sold it. Let's see, the Joskin here, is this a tanker or... Yeah, I think we can put water in that tanker if I remember correctly. So that should actually work for that. Oh, that was an autosave there. Mr. 740 was saying I downloaded the Mustang Valley Ranch map and added the 60 to 90 foot headers for harvesting. It says they have no collision on the end. I take it this is not where grass goes. Okay. Possibly over here then. Okay, and then the rest of the sheep here. Rick was saying you need to add an Ellis Chalmers. I can't say I've seen any Ellis Chalmers mods here in 17 yet. I know there was a couple back in 13. I don't remember if there was any in 15 or not. They weren't the greatest of mods either. Just a very, very basic mods. Okay, and sheep here again. Let's see, where are the sheep? Oh, yes, down at this end of the map. Yeah, starting 2 new maps here, so having to remember where everything is on 2 new maps here is going to be fun. Mustang Valley Ranch isn't too hard to remember. Everything is like in one spot, so... Ooh. Went past it here. Assuming those round bales are just placed there. Yes. What the 2 triggers over here are for. Wool pallets. Oh, okay, so this is where the wool pallets appear. And what's the other one? Sell. Okay, so the sell point for wool is right next to it. Okay, I like that idea. That seems to work good. So we literally have the production point and the sell point right next to each other. Okay. Okay, we'll dump this back in the silo here. Caleb was saying, great video, but it seems like every multiplayer episode lasts like only 10 episodes. Kind of like I was just saying there, it all depends how many people are on. You know, if we get quite a few people on, and it typically tends to be a little bit shorter. Like God's Country there, I think it was actually only 6 or 7. Let's see if we can get a little straighter at this here. Always fun to try to back this up. And it just slides over like that. That's interesting. Yeah, it's probably the mud here that's giving us a little trouble, maybe. Nope, not quite. There we go. Okay. We'll just leave them all connected there. Oh, that reminds me, we do have another plow as well. You know what? Let's see what's here. The Fendt is probably the largest tractor we have. Let's see if we can put that on that plow there. You know, even if it goes slowly, that's probably better than anything. Like I said, about the only thing we can do at this point is plow the fields and cultivate, well, and fertilize too, I guess. Basically get the fields ready to be planted. I think we looked in the shop there last time. This was what, 180 horsepower? And our Fendt's, what, 165 or something like that? And let's double check here. So yeah, like I said, we got field 1 here, which needs to be plowed. And seeing as how, you know, it's not even growing yet, I think we'll just plow it under. We'll replant. That seems to make the most sense to me anyway. Ooh, we might need to add a weight to the front of this tractor. A little difficult to turn there. And let's not take a chance. We'll just turn four-wheel drive on right away. I'm guessing we'll probably need it. And kind of back to the multiplayer comment there as well. You know, it's a multiplayer server, so typically when I get on to record, the video is going to be on whatever there is to do on the server at the moment. You know, typically I try to find something different every time, so I'm not doing the same thing every episode. But sometimes, unfortunately, that's the way it works out, too. That's just, you know, what needs to be done on the multiplayer server. So, you know, obviously I'm not the only person on the server. So whatever needs to be done, that's what's going to happen. And then as well, as far as how long it lasts, again, like I said, all depends where we start, the size of the map, how much money we make, how many people are playing, etc. Okay, so we got field 3 is pretty much prepped and ready to go. We're making... Oh, actually, no, we're actually making pretty good progress here. That's all he's got done. No, he's on to the longer part of the field here, so we're actually making pretty good progress over here. Plow, looks like we're doing okay over here as well. And you did something weird and stopped and turned around funny, didn't you? Okay. Really hired workers. Leave them for 5 seconds and look what they do. Nathaniel was saying, great video. Thank you very much for that. Ryan was saying, there's a fuel station north from the first field of sunflowers that you cut. In the video, under the train tracks, past the bridge, should be a bit farther up on the left, there's a cleaning spot. Also a little bit further north, we're talking about Farming Simulator 18 there. Pixelated Bro was saying, I play Mustang Valley Ranch on the PlayStation 4. That is one map apparently you can get on the consoles, by the way. So for those who want to play Mustang Valley Ranch, that map is available for the consoles. And for those of you who have not seen that map, there's only 5 fields on that map. But 3 of the fields are like huge. And field number 4 is like, takes up like a third of the map almost. It seems like one big field. Tyler was saying, hey. John was saying, good video. Thank you very much for that. On YouTube was saying, hi. Justin was saying, thank you for doing the Mustang Valley Ranch map. Going to be fun watching you farm on this map. Okay, that should do it for fertilizing on this field. And depending on how we want to do this, we might come back and fertilize again. We'll see once. Okay, we might as well head to field 5 here next. Okay, we'll get the GPS lined up here. Oh, we can definitely shift that over a little bit. Ryan was saying you should sell the green tipper and get the same green tipper, but the wheels are at the back. Easier to back up. That is true. It would be easier to back up that. And he is talking about... I'll put the fertilizer off here so we don't waste it a minute. Talking about this is the one we currently have on the server, and this is the one we probably should have bought. Both the same size, just different style. Clayton was asking, is the Oliver pack on the Farming Simulator 17 mods? I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that. If it's on the website, I don't know. I do have a link for it, though, in my mod list. So if you want to know where I got that tractor pack from, make sure you check out the mod list. Almost done plowing here, it looks like. That should just leave the other grass field then. Or actually, both grass fields. Donald was saying you should harvest the sugar beets on the 2 big fields. Yes, for those who did not see that, Mustang Valley Ranch, the 2 fields that we don't own were planted in sugar beets. So field 4 and I think it was field 1 are both planted in sugar beets. Like ridiculously huge fields to do sugar beets in. Matt was saying, welcome to Mustang Valley. I got courseplay busy, busy, busy. I can believe it. I expect the tractors are going to be meeting up here pretty quick. Nope, GPS didn't like that. There we go. Joseph was saying, oh, you started this map. Again, talking about Mustang Valley Ranch. It does get annoying because it's really big, though. I can see that. Tyler was saying, hey. On YouTube was saying hi. Quite get another row, can we? That's fine. We can start over here then. We'll just skip one while they are working on that. Yeah, they're definitely going to meet on that pass. Looks like there's just a thin, narrow little strip left yet. Oh, no, he actually might be finishing it all. He is finishing it all. Okay, nice. Connor was saying he subscribed. Well, thank you very much for the subscribe. Joseph was saying the combine is super loud. Talking about the John Deere S series. I can make note of that. Yes, tractors have met. V-Man was asking for Farming Simulator 18. Why are your hands on the screen? I'm assuming you mean for controls? Well, that's because that's where the controls are. Okay, we'll move the John Deere on to the next field here. have to say, the Massey Ferguson definitely did its share of the work over here. With the John Deere actually having probably the larger cultivator, or larger plow. I think the Massey Ferguson probably did a good third of the field, if not a little bit more. Massey Ferguson, though, was probably traveling a little bit faster. Yeah, John Deere here was definitely struggling to pull this plow. That's probably why. Okay, we'll head up to the next grass field here, like I said. We'll get that one plowed under as well. James was saying the NLD supply truck needs more horsepower. A 200 horsepower default truck isn't strong enough to pull anything in Farming Simulator 17. Well, not really looking to pull anything necessarily with that truck other than maybe like a fuel tanker or something like that. Oh, speaking of tanker, we need to bring the animals water yet, don't we? Oh, well, we might wait till maybe next episode or I'll do that off screen or something. Which reminds me, we need to find out where we can get water as well. Oh, just double check here, make sure we're going the right way to field 10. And we got field 32 as well that we can plow under. I'm not sure if we'll leave all these fields grass or not. I guess we'll have to see once. Does seem like an awful lot of grass fields to start with, but app started us that way, so we'll probably replant them in grass. Okay, I think I'm maybe going to just actually start the hard work in this direction. Hopefully that works better. That looks like edge of the field here, from what I can see. Okay, and the Massey Ferguson. Here finished as well. Probably just park this tractor up here for the moment. I'm not sure if there's anything else we can do with him. Suppose we could bring him out to the grass field as well, have him start plowing. Or bring him down to field 32. We can do that as well. And one thing you're probably going to notice here a little bit with the Seasons mod, rather than staggering your fields a little bit, we're not going to be doing that here as much. Unless, of course, we're planting different crop types to some extent. But for the most part, you know, it's going to be a lot of plowing, a lot of cultivating, a lot of planting, and a lot of harvesting, kind of all at the same times. And like I said, you know, the exception might be like wheat or something like that. But for the most part, you know, all the plowing is going to happen at the same time, all the planting is going to happen at the same time, etc. Speaking of the Seasons mod, I wonder how often we can harvest grass in the Seasons mod. Can we get, you know, 2, 3, 4 cuts off a grass field? Guess we'll have to find out. We're still cultivating over here. Like I said, probably should maybe look at another cultivator. That might not be a bad idea. You know what, maybe we'll do that. We can bring the Massey Ferguson back. I don't think these cultivators are that expensive. Or we could possibly look into a different cultivator. We do have the ones from the Coon Pack. That requires 200 horsepower, though. What do we got in the Coon Pack here? 220? Nope. Definitely not. 100 horsepower? Yes. What? Is that a cultivator? Yes, that is a cultivator, according to this. 4 meters, 100 horsepower. That's actually not bad. We might be able to try that. This is probably the puzzle piece that goes with the plow and the planter. I don't know that you have to use that. A little more expensive than the Massey Ferguson, though. Let's, 3 meters. That's a little bit smaller. Four meters, that takes 190 horsepower, though. 160 for 8 meters. Ooh, that's actually not bad. We can actually pull that with our larger tractor. That's really not much of a cultivator, though. Like a rolling harrow from the looks of it. Maybe, yeah, let's try the Kuhn. Why not? We'll try the Kuhn, even though it is a little more expensive. And we could pull it with a Massey, or let's pull it with the Oliver. Oliver's got a little more horsepower. Hopefully, anyway. Nope, nope, we don't need that. There's the cultivator. And hopefully this attaches anyway. It'll be a little disappointing if it don't. Pretty sure it does. Okay, so this is more like a power harrow. And yeah, for those of you who have not seen the Kuhn Pack DLC here, this is from the Kuhn DLC, and it's basically a combination plow, cultivator, and planter. You can all put together in one. The plow was right before it in the shop there. That's the plow piece. And then somewhere in the seeders here, there's a seeder that attaches to the back of it. Probably that part there. Yeah, I'm assuming it's that piece right there. And we'll head back to field 5 there and start this Oliver on that field. And it looks like it's time to wrap up the episode here as well. So we'll get this tractor going here and we'll wrap up the episode. Okay, there we go. Looks like it actually pulls it. Okay, which is a good sign. So anyway, like I said, folks, with that, we need to wrap up the video here. If you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.